Hello. Let me just pull up the chat so I can, you know, read it. And let me show the window so you can see what I'm doing and stuff. That's pretty important. Anyway, hi. I don't normally stream in the mornings like this. It's very uncommon. But I decided that today I would do so because, you know, didn't really have anything to do, so why not? Anyways, we're doing OTAPs because, you know, here, just writing down what I'm doing, what I'm trying to draw at least, so that y'all can kind of see. But anyway, I am going to be doing OTAPs. I don't know why I'm such an airhead today, but you know, because they're a little, not overdue, but just like a little old. And I feel like I've just kind of been pushing these off. So, you know, we're going to be working on them today. And tomorrow I'm probably going to upload if nothing gets in the way. So you should look forward to that because it's not been a long time or anything. Just like a month or two. Not that long, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm just pulling up the reference on my computer so that I don't have to like show it and there's like more space to draw. Okay, hi Cactus, hi Sluggish Sloth, hi Stuffy Uwu, hi iNova, hi DJ Boom, hi Joka Musical, and yeah, I think that's everyone. Also, thank you for the congrats and the bread emoji, yes. Eats pizza, oh, hi Ocean, eats pizza aggressively, yes, that's me to be honest. I was super close to falling asleep. Well, I mean, that's cool. I don't know. Congrats on 1K, proud of you. Thank you. It was really weird. I don't know. Just kind of out of nowhere. All of a sudden, I just looked and it was there. It's like when I hit milestones on stream, it's like really awkward and I don't know what to do. I don't know if this character is a cat or a dog, but I guess it doesn't. I don't know how to draw the ears, but oh well. I guess the hat will cover up the ears because that's how it is in the reference sheet, but no, I felt like in the position I'd draw it, the ears would show, but oh well. Yeah, congrats, thank you. Slurps ramen loudly. Thanks, Ocean. Hi Thomas the cat. How are you? What's up? I guess whether it's folded ears or big ears, you would kind of see it like that, right? So what would treasure hunting look like? I feel like, okay. Ah, come back. Okay. And okay. Hi, I'm one of your fans. Hello. I would assume like, okay, 1 foot would be like forward. like I don't know, like that. Like looking for stuff, I really don't know. This is a challenge for me, but you know, I should draw new things anyway, so. I love the way you draw fur on the cheeks. Thank you. Hey, congrats on 1K. Thanks, Stale. What's up, Stale, by the way? I haven't talked to you in like a really long time, I feel like. Actually, you know what? It hasn't really been too long. I'm just like dead. I don't know. Okay, that position's really awkward, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna redo this. I haven't warmed up today, so, you know. Maybe I'll have them sitting down, actually. I really like your roasting OCs videos. Yes, those are really fun to make. I want to do the next one soon. I know the person I was planning to do it with, I don't think they can do it like for the entirety of summer, which is, you know, kind of a bummer, but I think I'll just have them for the fourth one and then just find someone else for this one. If I do a fourth one, of course. There's no guarantees. That head is very big compared to the body. But because I'll just have to look around for people that like I kind of like at least somewhat know that like have a mic, because I know there's a lot of creators. There was one person that popped into my head and I was like, I should definitely do it with them, but for several reasons I was like, you know what, mainly I was just afraid of like DMing them, like for one thing, and second of all, like I feel like they do a lot of stuff with me and I wanted to bring out someone new. Like I was thinking maybe I could do it with Rex, but like I do so many videos with Rex and I'm like I don't want to bother Rex again. Oh my lord, I can't remember what subscriber was. Probably 600. 600 was like a while ago. Now that I think about it, like a lot of you guys have been here for like a really long time, but I just didn't realize it because it didn't feel like a long time. Like, but really, it's been several months. So like I really appreciate how like a lot of you guys, like even though I haven't been uploading for like weeks, y'all didn't like leave or anything, you kind of stayed. So the prompt was like treasure hunting on a deserted island. So that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know how to draw a deserted island. I don't really have any references up right now, so I'll have to get one in a second because, you know, I don't know about you, but I can't draw a deserted island from memory. Hey, oh, hi, Stale. I have payments due for you as well. I'll have to get to those. They're in Discord, right? That's where, like, I have the stuff written down. I'll probably get those done after these ones. Alright, this is a complicated reference sheet. Oh my gosh. Like, just for reference to see what I'm drawing, yeah. So this eye is, like, patched. Also, I'd recommend going to quality and turning it up to 720p because it's just, like, really bad if you don't. And I know that, like, YouTube automatically tries to adjust it, and it always just looks really awful, and you can't really see everything in high quality, so I'd really recommend doing that. You don't have to, but, you know. If you want to, like, enjoy what I'm doing, I would recommend you do. I was just watching the Luca movie to give my opinion on it, and then I realized that the only thing that works to watch it gives you disgusting images. I think you know what I mean. No, I really don't. I haven't watched that movie yet. I'm sorry. I want to. It looks interesting. I watched Cruella, but I didn't watch that. What app are you using? I'm using Procreate. Oh, those are the ears. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, okay, I think I drew the ears right. I hate the new YouTube settings layout. Same. It makes it more complicated than it has to be, I feel. Okay, wait. Okay, so there's like an anchor earring here. I don't know how to draw that. Does that look like an anchor? Close enough? And the other one has just like 2 circles, so it's pretty easy. And there's like a big one here, but you won't see all of it because the rest of the ear is covered up, so you just see that much. Hello, Blixer the Wolf. I think the same things are on this ear. But I'll just draw it like this because the ear is kind of facing like that way, so I feel like you wouldn't really see all of the details. Next there's a collar, of course. Who doesn't love to draw collars? Hi, Sarah. I love Tired Egg's designs. Like, they're a little complicated sometimes, and I have trouble drawing them sometimes because like the themes will be something I'm just not familiar with, and I'll be like drawing it for the first time and it might take me a bit. But I feel like they're so rewarding when you're done drawing them. Like it's really nice to just finish it and like see how it looks and kind of look back on it. Does that make sense? And my cat just made a noise. I don't know if you heard that. They have like a bandage here. I'm not good at drawing these. My designs are also complicated. Yeah, I used to think my designs were complicated, but then I saw like, okay, let me scooch forward a bit. I feel like I'm so far away from my mic. But I used to think my designs were pretty complicated because I remember when I first started sharing them to YouTube and showing my process and stuff, people said that they were really complicated, and I was like, oh, I guess I have complicated designs. And then I started seeing like the designs that were on Toy House, and I was like, nah, it can get worse. I don't think I really have complicated designs compared to a lot of people, and like, I guess they can be kind of complicated, but like, I feel like it's in a way that like you can draw everything. Like on most of my designs, you're never gonna find a place where like you can't draw what's on the design. I made it. Hi, Phage. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Finishing drawing complex designs is very rewarding. Really, it really is, to be honest. Like, it's like, I don't know, it's like, it's nice to like see that you kind of drew each part of it and like somehow it like resembles the character kind of. And I feel like the artwork just ends up looking really nice. I don't know. Because there's so many like details and stuff and parts of it that it's just really nice at the end. But darn. In the process, sometimes it can be like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Like, genuinely. Procreate seems very useful in making artwork though. Is it hard to learn how to use it? I would say no. Personally, Procreate was the easiest, definitely by far, art tool that I've ever kind of taught myself to use. I feel like the moment you open the app, I mean, if you, okay, So I'll just say this, if you've ever used an art tool before, like Fire Alpaca, Medibang, maybe Flip a Clip, Ibis Paint, if you've ever used any of those, then you shouldn't have a hard time figuring out Procreate for the most part. Because it's kind of just like, it's pretty simple, you know, it's just kind of easy to maneuver around. The tools, like, they're very clear what they are. Like, this is obviously an eraser, this is obviously a paintbrush, this is obviously a finger to like smudge. Well, there's nothing on this layer, so it won't work, but these are obviously the layers, this is obviously the color that you're using. Like, it's pretty simple. I do have them complicated, but I draw them myself. I don't ask people to draw them, so that's good. Personally, I don't really have a problem drawing complicated designs. I get a little annoyed if, like, I do requests and someone gives me a complicated design, but, like, if they're paying for it, like, you know, like, I kind of think, like, oh, well, it'll look really cool when I'm done drawing it, and, they're giving me money, so it's worth it. And I can always charge more if it's too complicated. Or not too complicated, but like if it's like a lot. Hi Qwizz, hi chat. Hi Pi, what's up? Fun fact, pirates never really buried their treasure, and the one time a pirate tried, he got captured. Oh, that's interesting. Greetings, Cypherite. Hi Sketched, I haven't seen you in like a really long time, I feel like. What have you been up to, man? I don't know, I haven't been keeping up with like anyone's videos, so I am a walking disaster. Cheesecake is better than apple pie. It really is. Seems interesting, maybe I'll try it. The best thing I see about it is auto-correcting lines and curves. Yeah, I really like that. I think it kind of depends on your art style. Like, I know a lot of people might not get much use out of that because, like, I have a very clean, is clean the word? Like, style. Like, I like to have everything, like, kind of perfect. And I know some people have very, like, sketchy styles. I know some people have, like, very detailed styles where, like, their liner would be very small because they have so much detail in it, and it's just like really cool. But I feel like not everyone would get that much use out of it, but I know I do personally. I really like how it makes my art look, and it's like, it's so simple. I feel like other art tools are like, you have to go in the corner and find all these things. Procreate is just like, draw a square, press and hold, and then it'll be like what you want. The square, you have to be somewhat okay at drawing a square for it to work. Here, wait. It doesn't always work for like, yeah, there we go. But it doesn't always work for those, but I know for circles it pretty much always works. Procreate isn't super unique with its tools. Like, there aren't many new features that you can't get with other programs, but it just feels really nice and smooth to use. Yeah, that's how I feel about it as well. It's like, it's not super complex. It's not like, there's nothing about it that makes it like super superior to other tools, but I feel like it's definitely like the best tool for like an iPad, or if you're using an Apple Pencil, definitely recommend it. I think it depends, like, okay, I like that I just think that it's just really user-friendly. Like, I know that a lot of other tools, especially ones on, like, a desktop-type laptop PC, I know those tools, they sometimes, like, I don't know, this might just be me, but sometimes I just feel, like, less motivated to draw because I know how, like, difficult certain parts of it to use are, and it's not, like, and this is just, like, you know, you grab your tablet, turn it on, and just start drawing. It's insane, and it's simple too. Like, I don't have to worry about anything. I've been pretty good. Went on a plane and now I'm with my mom for a month. I really missed her, so I'm having a fun time. That's nice. Also, I've been pretty good. I know I haven't been like uploading a lot, but I've been doing well. Been hanging out with people. Been enjoying my summer. I like that school's out, you know, all that stuff. I like to say that I kind of have a good amount of knowledge with different art programs. I think I've used all the main ones except Clip Studio Paint. I haven't used that one. Well, I have, but just not on my laptop. But I've used Paint Tool Sai, I've used Fire Alpaca, I've used Medibang, I've used Flip a Clip, Ibis Paint, Autodesk, Procreate, of course. So I guess if you need advice on art tools, what I'd say is if you're looking for simplicity, if there's nothing about that you really need, like you just need kind of the bare minimum, I would say get Procreate if you use a tablet, get Fire Alpaca if you use a laptop or PC. If you're looking for like a lot of complexity, I would say save up money and then buy Sai, Clip Studio Paint. And if you don't have, like, you know you can't use money, I would just use Krita or Ibis Paint. They're both really good. Okay, by MS Paint. Oh yes, definitely. Most efficient tool, to be honest. Hold up. I'm just gonna, okay. I'm gonna draw like this part. I'm gonna make the tail early on so I don't have to like draw more than I have to, you know? Yeah, that's a yucky tail. Okay, hold up. I'm just gonna make it on a layer under it. Okay, I like that one. Damn, my voice just gave out halfway through that sentence. I should eat breakfast, yeah, lol. Yeah, you should, really. Most important meal of the day, right? Medibang Fire Alpaca. I would say so too, because it's the same, it's just an updated version of Fire Alpaca. But it doesn't have, I feel like it's not as good for animating, to be honest. Like, I know some people are interested in animating, and I feel like Fire Alpaca is better for that thing because it has all the, you know, it has all the tools that you need. Yeah, it's not like it's missing anything, or anything severe at least. It's not missing anything that you would most likely like need in every situation. Like, I feel like some of its tools are kind of bad, but it has like, it has threshold, it has everything important. Whereas I feel like Medibang has a lot more to it, but its animation tool makes me nuts. And I know a lot of people, before Medibang was out, they used Fire Alpaca, and oldies like those people probably agree that like it's so much easier to just use the tool that you're familiar with than buying a whole, or not buying, but like downloading a whole new tool and figuring it out, like, you know. Fire Alpaca worked, why relearn? Bro, every time I'm worried I'll mess up and I make another layer. Same, to be honest. I'll make like 10 liner layers sometimes, to be honest. Absorb the nutrients. Yes, go eat and absorb the nutrients. Hi, Typey. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. How are you today? Yeah, I switched from File Alpaca to Medibang, but I didn't regret it at all. Yeah, I started using Medibang for a little bit after I got Fire Alpaca, but I liked Fire Alpaca better because it was just so much simpler, and I felt like Medibang was so like, I don't know how to explain, like it was so much more detailed and like, even though it wasn't hard to figure out, it was just like, I liked my old program. I didn't want to abandon it. Your style is so cute. I love your art. New sub. Hi, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So many new people. Woo. You guys eat breakfast? Yeah, sometimes. I keep making layers yet I keep not using them. Yeah, I mean, I guess that was me when I was more of a beginner, but I feel like you shouldn't force yourself to use layers, it should just come naturally for the most part. Like, just use them when you need them. It's not really such a big deal if you don't use them. Like, it's not like something that important. Some people I know just use like 2 layers and they're absolutely fine. I see people who like flex the amount of layers they use. I don't understand that. Like, okay, you use 10 layers. Good job. Lots of applause. It's 1:30 a.m. for me. Yeah. Go Asians, yeah. Time zones are so whack. It's so weird. Like, somewhere else in the world there's someone and it's like night for them. That's insane. It's 1:25 p.m. here. I really like your art style. Thank you. The pirate looks too adorable to be attacking other ships. He doesn't. Hi, Teddy. I like your new profile picture. I would have pat that child. Squish that child. Use 90 layers for a Roblox drawing. I use like 3 layers and then 10 overlay layers if I'm feeling fancy. I don't really know how many layers I use for the reason that like it kind of depends on what I'm drawing and like what I need. Like my basic layers would be like a sketch layer, then a line art layer, a coloring layer, and a shading layer. And then maybe, like just like effects and stuff on other layers. But sometimes I use multiple line art layers and then merge them, things like that. But honestly, I don't understand why people flex the amount of layers they use and try to make you feel bad, saying like, you use 4 layers, I use 40 layers. Are you insane? Do you draw? I guess I'm just a more experienced and better artist than you are because I use more layers than you do, and that is a sign of intelligence and art efficiency, the amount of layers that you use. It's insane. Like, every time like a new beginner like tells me like, I don't know how to use layers, and I'm like, just use them. I don't know why people tell you how to use them. Just use them how you want to. What's OTAPs? Offer to adopt payments. So, if there's like a character design I really like, I'll offer artwork for it. Like I'll say like, I'll draw your character doing something in exchange for the ownership of this character design. But sometimes I get impulsive and I offer more than I think I can, so they can take a little bit to finish because I'm an idiot. Remember? Hi, meme. I don't like layers, they bother me, but I still use them. I used to have a mental breakdown because of them, but now I just kind of use them instinctively. I don't know, man. They can they can be such a lifesaver, especially for liner. Like, genuinely. If you use a lot of layers and you actually flex them, you live a sad life. Exactly! Most people are crying about how many layers they use. Yeah, like, what the frick? It doesn't matter. Like, I get the art process. Okay, so I know I used to, like, I don't know. You might remember this, but in the early days of streaming, I would get really, really, really annoyed at people because they would, like, lecture me on how my art process, how to do my art process. And literally they'd be like, are you new to Procreate? You know, you don't have to do blank. You can just do blank. It makes me so sad that you're doing blank. And I literally like lost my mind and like I was like, shut the hell up. Just let me draw. And nobody does that anymore, I guess, because I don't know. It's so much easier to lecture someone who's like timid than someone who's just kind of like acting somewhat confident about what they're doing. So I guess like, okay, that looks weird. I'm just getting rid of that. But I guess it was easier to lecture me because I was like acting so like unconfident about what I was doing. But I'm just gonna put it out there. Please do not tell people how to draw. Don't lecture them on their art process. If you like the end product, why does it matter how they got there? And I get that you might just want to help and you might want to be like, oh, well, I'm just showing them a more efficient way to do what they're doing. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But they might not always want to learn a whole new way. This might be how they draw and how they feel comfortable drawing. And if they wanted help, I feel like they would ask you for it, you know? Especially when someone's streaming, that's just a really dick move, is to just like tell them what to do and how to do it. And it can make someone like just really discouraged. And it might be better to, even if you're so concerned about it, it might be better to just message them instead of on stream while they're speaking live to an audience, lecturing them on how to draw. Like it's really, it's like, it's almost as if saying like, I think of you as a beginner because you're drawing this way. And it's just kind of like, okay, I don't know, man. That's just how I feel about it. I might, like, other people might be like, you know what, just tell me what to do. I'm fine with that. But like, on stream, especially because sometimes when people give me like advice, I feel like they don't really know what they're talking about either. And I might have a good reason for doing something the way I'm doing it, and it's kind of like hassling for someone to like whine in stream chat because they don't like the way I'm drawing or coming to what I draw, and like, okay, then don't watch the stream. That's your own problem. Technically, if you use more layers, then it shows you have no confidence in yourself and you'd think you would make mistakes. That is not true under any circumstances. Layers are a tool to help you. Just use them. Don't overcomplicate it for people. Don't be like, if you use more layers, you are less confident as a person. Like, no, it's just like, it's literally just a tool. It's literally a tool to help you draw that comes with the art program. And yeah, maybe I use other layers so that I don't make mistakes. Well, then my art ends up looking better. So yeah, and it's not like I like post my art and I'm like, to make this drawing, I used this many layers. Like, nobody knows how many layers I make when I post the drawing. Like, it doesn't matter to anybody how many layers I use to draw something. That's literally part of the art program. That's like saying like, if you use the color pick tool to get colors, you're a less confident person because you don't think you can get the color right on your own. Ooh, I'm back. Hi, Yuki Snows. What's up? How are you? Hi, animated gamer. What's up? I use layers for sketches, coloring, and liner, and yeah, I'd say the final product is more worth bragging over than the amount of layers used. Exactly! And, I think you should just be proud of your artwork and make it the way you want instead of worrying about such trivial things like how many layers someone's using or what tools someone used. Oh my god, you know what drives me nuts is when someone lectures someone on using circle tools or square tools. Because, okay, you know what? Yeah, I get it. It can look a little bit icky sometimes, but anything can look icky. It's literally a tool that comes with the art program. If someone wants to use it, just let them. I use circle tools for sketching sometimes. I use circle tools all the time. You guys literally watch me when I make chins like this one. I use the curve tool because it makes it look better, and no one has ever told me otherwise. And I think it's wrong to lecture beginners and tell them things like never use the circle tool, deathly avoid it like the plague. Because it can look good and it can be a part of someone's style. I know there's a lot of styles that focus a lot on shapes. I don't know if you know my friend Pikoki or Poof. They use a lot of shapes when they draw, and it's like a part of their art style. Like it's very shape focused, and I think it looks great, to be honest. And I've never been like, you know what, I think Poof should stop using the circle tool because using the circle tool is a mark of a beginner and you should not use a circle tool because it's evil. And yeah. Hello, Twisted Snow. It's been so long since I've been on your channel. Oh, that's okay. How are you? I feel like I recognize you. Have you joined some of Rex's maps, maybe? I have yarn wrapped up around my wrist and I tied together and I slept with it, and now I only have two. At least my blankets ate that instead of me. That is so weird. I used the circle tool a lot when I started. Yeah, and I still use like tools like that. I feel like it's really stupid to say something like an art tool that comes with an art program. If you use it, that makes you a bad artist or inexperienced artist. That's so stupid. Like, that's literally so dumb. Like, okay. That's like saying, if you use multiply modes on your layers, you are a bad and inexperienced artist because you need the layer modes to help you draw. Like, okay, well, my art ends up looking better. Is it more important that my art looks better or that the process is just fits social standards? Like, that's so stupid. Genuinely, if anyone here is watching and has been told to stop using the circle tool or to never use the circle tool, do whatever the heck you want. It's your art, okay? You choose how it looks, not somebody else. And most likely they're just stupid and think that, like, they can lecture your art process and their opinion of what your art process should be is more important than what you're doing. No, just do it the way you want to. I've been on one of your streams before. I think it's been about 2 months or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I definitely recognize you. Well, I used the circle too, so I guess my Christian parents hate me now, lol. Exactly. Like, what the heck? I didn't even know this was a thing until I stumbled upon one of those like animation meme cringe comps, which, by the way, I think they're really offensive and hurtful, and I don't support making those. But anyway, I stumbled upon one of those, and the person making the video was like, "Ugh, a circle tool user. They need to learn how to just draw circles. It's not that hard." I'm like, Jesus Christ. Is this what the art community is like now? Because I remember it being just literally like a friendly place for artists to hang out, but okay. Qwizz, Sarah's bullying me. Mood. One of my friends is against using the circle tool, but I got them using it once. Yeah, exactly. Like, everybody uses art tools. If you're gonna force yourself to not use an art tool because someone told you that, like, you should never use this art tool because it makes you inexperienced, then, like, that's just kind of I don't know how to explain, man. I think that that makes you a very easily influenced person. And it means, like, okay, society standards on what good art processes are and the end result are different things. Your end result is way more important. What your art ends up looking when you're finished is more important. It doesn't really matter how you get there. Have you guys ever had a non-art person ask whether or not it's important to hold Ctrl-Z all the time? No, because I don't really draw on a computer. I don't really use keyboard shortcuts because I draw on a tablet, but, you know, like, undoing isn't a bad thing. Just, it's a part of drawing. I'm so confused, to be honest, with, like, the rules, these unofficial rules people are making. Like, you can't use the circle tool. If you press undo, that makes you unconfident and a bad person. Like, what the hell? It's literally an art tool. The most painful thing is when a non-artist person criticizes your work or process. And I don't mean non-artist, I mean someone who's not involved in art at all. Yeah, that's true. Like, okay, I get that you don't need to be, like, a chef to know your craft or whatever. Like, I get you can look at something and know if it looks weird, okay? I'm gonna be fair, I'm gonna be honest here. People are allowed to give criticism because, you know, they don't need to be experienced to have opinions. But they should not be allowed to, well, okay, they're allowed to, but, like, they should not, like, criticize your process or how you draw. Like, they don't even know what they're talking about, and it's like they don't know anything about what they're lecturing you on. There was a time when I said digital art is easier than traditional art and someone got so offended. It was kind of hilarious. Yeah, I know as people get offended by that, but, like, okay, it's not true. Digital art is not easier than traditional art. I mean, it's kind of opinion, to be honest. Like, I find digital art easier than traditional art because that's what I do, that's what I practice. But, I can understand why someone would be hurt by that because, like, it's like saying, I don't know, because a lot of art teachers say that, and it's like saying, like, you're not as much of an artist because you do digital art because digital art is easier than traditional art, when it's not true. It's all art. Like, I can understand why they get offended, but I still think that it's not really, I don't really think they should have gotten offended because I know that's probably not what you meant, but, like, I can understand, like, why they got offended, if that makes sense. A random person could kind of see what's wrong in a drawing, but they're just gonna say that looks weird, no actual helpful criticism. That's true. Like, okay, if I looked at a drawing and, like, the neck was really super long and it made it look really weird, I would say, and let's say I didn't draw at all, I would be like, hey, that neck looks a little long, if they ask me for criticism. But it's really annoying when someone who doesn't know what they're talking about, like, criticizes something, like, and just saying that looks weird does really nothing to help anybody. It just makes them feel insecure and makes them feel like there's something wrong with their artwork, but since you're not gonna offer them any more than that, then just, like, that looks weird, they can't figure out what's wrong with it, and they're just gonna feel bad about themselves because you told them that. I think sometimes it's good for viewers outside of artists to tell you what they see and stuff, but there's a clear line between what's fine for them to critique and what isn't. Yeah. Art is art. Exactly. There's not really a right or wrong way to do it. Don't you just hate it when the person says your art looks weird and claims that as constructive criticism? It really isn't. It's just like hurtful. Qwizz, why haven't you really posted? Why do you think I haven't really posted? I haven't posted because I don't have ideas on what to post. I haven't posted because I don't feel like posting. I'm gonna try and upload on Sunday though because 1K is a big milestone and I feel like I should probably address it or else I'll just be kind of rude. I don't know. I've never really had any constructive criticism on natural art, mostly only furries because I ask for it. Yeah. One of my friends lectured me on what frame by frame it means when they don't even know anything about animation, and then they got offended when I corrected them. For real though. I get really offended when people who don't like know anything about art act like they can teach you how to do it, because I feel like they're kind of implying that art is really simple, easy, and like when you imply that, it's just kind of when you imply that, it's just kind of like, you know, hurtful, because that can be someone's entire career. It's like me saying being an accountant is really easy and I can teach you exactly how to do it, even though I am not an accountant and have no experience doing so, because it's not really a real job, you know? Like, it's really hurtful to say something like that. I don't know what still frame is. It can have different meanings. When I say still frame, I refer to the avatar still frames that I use in my videos, like the bouncing animal thing. Because they're like still frames that I tween or move. I can give you video ideas if you want. A lot of people do. You can DM them to me if you have suggestions or things you want to see. Just one thing to keep in mind, I prefer if they're DM'd. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of out of the blue when I see it in stream chats, and it's kind of like, oh, I don't know how to respond just on the spot. Huzzah, 1K, thank you, vid. Yeah. You guys will be incredibly surprised, I'm sure. So also congrats on 1K. Thank you. Yo, hi Paint. Qwizz, what do you use to edit Adobe Premiere? Bro, I remember I drew this mermaid in like elementary school, and my art teacher hung it up and said, and this random ass girl drew over it and added straps because it was inappropriate. It's a fucking mermaid. Oh my god, that's so, oh my god. Joshua the Hedgehog, hi, what's up? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, like if you want, but I always like take suggestions and stuff. Like, I really appreciate them, and I always like seeing what people want to see. I remember one person, however, they wanted to give me suggestions, so they DM'd me on Toy House. And they didn't really give me suggestions, they just told me what was wrong with what I was doing already. Like, they weren't like, hey, I think you should make a video on this. No, they were like, hey, I think the reason people don't like your videos is because you do blank. And I'm like, okay, first of all, I'm pretty sure people like my videos and that's why they watch them, but okay. And second of all, ouch. Oh, I didn't really ask for that. And I'm sure you, as a person without a YouTube channel, and I'm sure you, a person who doesn't even run my channel either, or doesn't even know me, or hasn't spoken to me personally at all, knows exactly what's wrong with how I'm running my channel. That makes sense. Your art is a big thank you. Also, thank you, Joshua the Hedgehog. Have you ever just inhaled a large clump of spaghetti? To be honest, yes. It really bothers me when people who don't do a certain thing like act like they know everything about how to do it, and it's like I feel like it's just like it's as if saying like it doesn't matter that I don't know how to do this because it's not really too difficult of a thing, so I can figure it out without even trying. Like, okay, I guess that's how people think of my livelihood, but you know. Also, my cat is snoring in the background. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. Alright, here's a question. How do you guys find an interesting color scheme for an OC? I just really love picking colors. I don't know if that's clear based on the fact that I make designs and stuff all the time, but I just really love picking colors and stuff. Usually I start with like a theme of some sort, like, okay, that's really unspecific, but like, usually I think like, hey, I want to draw something like spacey, so then I will get like, if I really need to, I'll get like a space mood board or something. Usually I just like think about color schemes that I think I see a lot. Sometimes I look at things that are just like, you know, things that exist. Like sometimes I'll see the sunset outside and I'll be like, I want to make a character with those colors. Those are nice colors. There's a lot of websites that give you free color palettes, like Coolers. And I like to use those sometimes to find some color schemes. Mood boards, I know I already said that, but they're really useful. They can come in handy a lot, and if you can't find colors, I would definitely recommend just looking up a mood board and finding some from there. Hey, I'm from the raid of last time. Hello! Or Qwizz? Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. What's up? Oh no, your phone is low. It's low, that's bad. No, my Apple Pencil, and yeah, that is an issue, but it isn't too big of a deal because usually it lasts for a pretty long time. And it charges like really extremely quickly. So I could like take like 5 minutes just to read chat and charge just a little bit, charge the Apple Pencil, and then it would just be kind of like have enough for me to use till the end of the stream, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I'm gonna download Adobe to edit because KindMaster won't let me record audio and watermarks concern me. Adobe costs a lot of money, just so you know. Ooh, that looks so cute. Thank you! You can call me Dorito-chan, that's my stream name. Alright, charge your phone quick. I don't need to. I'm using it to draw. Qwizz, does your cat sleep on weird spots like the sink? Not really. She kind of just chills. I don't know. My cats are really fat, if you didn't know, so like they don't really fit in places like this sink. And they don't really have the energy to climb up there anyway. Like I feel like they wouldn't go out of their way to do that. And I don't like getting wet or anything. Damn, on the App Store it was free, but you need an account, like a subscription. Like you can download it for free, but you can't use it for free. Is Adobe worth it? I'm gonna be honest, not really. I have it for free, and I've already explained why, but my parents need, or my mom at least, she's a teacher, so she got a free subscription to Adobe from the place that she works at, because she makes like teaching videos and stuff for her students for virtual learning. So I just shared the subscription with her, and it's a subscription to everything, so like for Photoshop and stuff I can pretty much just use it. But I'm just gonna put this out there. Do not rush and buy Adobe, especially if you're younger or on the younger side. I would wait until your late teens if you're actually gonna buy it, because it costs a lot of money, and it's not just a one-time payment, it's a subscription. So every month you're going to have to pay money to keep that, and if you're not prepared to do that, it can be a disaster. And you should also know that you're going to use it for a really long time. Like, I would not buy an Adobe product if I didn't like know for sure I was gonna use it. Like, it's just one thing to keep in mind is that, like, I'm not your mom or anything, so if you want to get it, go ahead and do so. But I would just personally say that, like, if you're not serious about something, you shouldn't put a lot of money in it. And you might think, like, right now that you're going to do something, but you don't know. Like, maybe, like, a year in the future, you won't edit anymore, you won't draw anymore, you won't Photoshop anymore, and then it's just a lot of money that you kind of just, like, leave there. My cat is weird. He puts his butt in my face. Cats do that all the time. It's so cute. I would be interested in getting a pet like a cat or a dog if not for the fact that I'm asthmatic. Yeah, I feel so bad for people who have asthma, because I feel like they just, like, it's so sad because animals are so cute, but, like, there's some cats, like Sphinx cats, that, like, don't have fur or don't have a lot of fur. Maybe you would be interested in getting one of those. They're really cute. Exoddles are so adorable. They really are. They're so cute. Wait, what? That's kind of a ripoff. It is really, really expensive, to be honest. Like, I would say Adobe is kind of a ripoff for some products. Do not get any of the art products. I wouldn't even recommend getting Photoshop, because things like, even like Fire Alpaca will have most of the needs for Photoshop. So, like, in my opinion, like, this is my opinion, you do not have to listen to me, but I would say don't get Photoshop, don't get any of the art tools, don't get After Effects unless you animate and tween frequently. Premiere is 100% worth the money. I love Premiere. It's my heart and soul. It's my beloved. Premiere actually is really worth the money in my opinion, because it's just such a powerful editing tool, and there's just so few editing tools out there that I think it's just really worth the money, because it's pretty good. Hi Picnics, what's up? Hi Indo. Bingus, agreed, to be honest. If you want to pay more in our program, buy Clip Studio Paint. Honestly, though, I don't. Yeah, I know that Clip Studio is definitely worth the money. Okay. I'm just gonna say this. I feel like Paint Tool Sai is kind of overrated. $50 for an art program is a lot. But the one thing I like about Sai is that it's a one-time pay. So, like, you pay for it once and then you don't have to worry about it again. There's no subscription. It's just yours. So, yeah, I definitely recommend getting Clip Studio Paint or Paint Tool Sai if you want to buy something. And here's just something to put out there. You don't have to. Like, for pretty much everything, like editing or drawing, like everything, there's always a free alternative somewhere if you look for it for long enough. And I know it can be kind of a hassle looking around for those free things, and I know they can sometimes have like issues like bugs or lag, or sometimes they're just not that powerful, like editing tools or something. But it's like you can always find something, you know? And I feel like it's a good habit to keep is to do something for a long time before rushing in and buying something, because, you know, money is valuable and one day it's going to be really difficult to make. So I would recommend, like, if you're going to buy something for a hobby, I would recommend doing that hobby for at least, like, I don't know, a year, 3 years. it kind of depends on the hobby, but for art especially, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money when you're doing art as a hobby, because you know there's things like art pads, there's things like there's programs and stuff, and there's just so much that there is to buy to make your art more easy and better. But you know, it's you're not gonna get that money back if you pay for it. I agree. I was able to get the Student Creative Cloud for the price of one Adobe app from the student teacher membership. But if you're buying 1 or 2 Adobe apps, I would recommend Premiere, After Effects. Yes, definitely. Those are the ones I think that are actually worth the money. Poggies, is that some kind of inside joke? It's an emote on our Discord server. What are you currently drawing on? I use a iPad Pro and Procreate. Hey, Clip Studio Paint is 50 USD, but regularly has sales that are as low as 25 USD. Girl, it's also a one-time payment. Yeah, so Clip Studio Paint and Paint Tool Sai are both really good if you're interested in like paying for a program. They're pretty similar, to be honest, so I wouldn't recommend one over the other. Honestly, I would say, like, here's one thing to keep in mind is that Sai rarely updates. Like, it's super powerful and it's super good, and I feel like it's definitely one of the best programs, but things like Clip Studio Paint, the editors are still up and at 'em, and they're still drawing and stuff, you know, like, they still do stuff. Whereas the creators of Sai, they never really update Sai, so it's kind of like you get the latest version and it's just gonna be like that for a really long time. And sometimes, like, once in a blue moon, they'll add like a new feature and you'll have to re-download everything. It can be kind of a hassle, but it's definitely really good. You can see like the stuff people draw with it. It can be really, really good, like good artwork. Hi, Animationish. The MVP is here. How do you develop a good art style? Okay, so I think it kind of depends on what you think is good. I would say the definition of good for me would be like an art style that you feel really comfortable with and one that you can draw in easily. But you might be thinking like just like good as in like unique, or but yeah. So I would say you have to browse art a lot. I would say, like, don't just use your own. Don't you references are not illegal. I think this is just one thing that I need to point out before saying anything. Like, you were allowed to use references. I know for a long time I would try and avoid using them whenever possible because I was worried that I would get like in trouble for it, or that I would be tempted to like heavy reference or something, and I would avoid it. But it's not illegal and it can really help your artwork. So I would recommend browsing a lot of artists that you like, because you might be able to take bits and pieces from how they draw something and incorporate it into your own artwork and improve the way you draw. Like, for example, my art style is a lot inspired by my friend Poof or Pikoki. They're on Scratch, mostly Scratch and Toy House, I'm pretty sure. And I kind of inspired by the way they draw, like using clean lines, and I was like, you know what, I kind of want to do that too. So I did, and yeah, and like, I'm not stealing Poof's style. I don't draw exactly like Poof does, and I have my own things to my art style that Poof might not, and we're different artists, most definitely, but they definitely inspired me. So like, you should look for those artists that you look up to and want your style to look like. And I think another thing is, like, don't find out what you want your art to look like, but more what you don't like about your art currently. Because if you just say, like, I want my art to be blank, it's going to be really difficult for you to do that, and you're probably not going to be able to. And like, it's easy enough to say I want to have a cartoon art style, but it's harder to look at your art and find out what about it you dislike and what you want to change. Like, I would say things that I used to have a lot of trouble with and still kind of do is ears and eyes. So I would say, like, I don't really like the way I draw ears. So I'll browse around around, I'll sketch some different ideas, and I'll find a different way that I can draw ears that is easy and that is a nice style and looks nice, that I like. So, you know. I gotta go. Reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Buy gold. Bye. See you. Well, you put so much thought into your art style. I literally just draw something, and if I don't hate it, I keep it. Yeah, I guess that's part of it. But, like, I don't know. I just think that, like, a big part of developing your art style is just time, effort, and making changes to what you don't like rather than just kind of making a wish list, if that makes sense. Like, it's easy enough to say, like, I don't like the... it's easy enough to say, like, I want my art to be cartoon, or I want my art to be chibi, but if you say those things, you're gonna find yourself having a really hard time. Because it's too broad, like, it's too broad of a topic. Whereas if you narrow it down and you're like, I don't like the way I draw noses or mouths or expressions or tails or feet or ears or bodies or fur, maybe. You can change those things and you can, like, kind of narrow down on it and make some changes and stuff. Qwizz, how do you do the sparkly gold effect? So how I usually do it, okay, here, let me color pick these colors. So let's say, like, I want to make this let's say that I can draw for a second here, like for 1 second. Okay, so let's say that this is a gold coin that is for some reason ridiculously flat and long. So I get another darker color and I kind of, you know, shade the bottom. Then I take, like, a lighter color, but like not quite white, like just like kind of cream, and either make it like that or like that. Usually I like to do it like this, and if I want to get super fancy and detailed, like, you know how I do eyes, I'll do that with the gold, like that. And it might look really weird and bad, but, like, when you actually, like, add it to the thing, from afar it'll look pretty good. I don't know. Okay, back to drawing. We're almost done here, or at least with the coloring. Next I had to draw the background and stuff, but I like to see a streamer that actually interacts with their chat. Yeah, I used to, like, completely ignore the chat because I'd be so focused on what I'm doing. But I'm really trying to, like, focus up and chat more and answer questions and, like, read what people are saying. And kind of, like, answer, like, I already said answer questions, but, like, kind of, like, make sure that everyone kind of feels comfortable and welcome. It's difficult sometimes though. Like sometimes I get really far back on chat. Like cause I always have chat in my other hand. Like I only draw with one hand, yeah, cause like I don't really need my other hand. So this hand, my right hand will be drawing, and my left hand holds my phone, and I have the chat up, and I scroll with my thumb, and yeah, and I do that to read the chat. But sometimes it makes me fall really behind because I'll be like addressing one question or one message or something, and then by the time I look back, like there's so much more to read, and I get like all caught back. Yo, where's the other 12 viewers of the stream? They're probably just lurking, you know? Dude, Qwizz, you just got like 40 subs in one day. Really? Yeah, I guess so. Someone must have shouted me out. I know Nucky Griddle shouted me out, but then they unlisted it, so I don't know where all these new people are coming from. Genuinely, I think it's like when I think it's like when you hit 1K, I think it's like you get more subs quicker from that point, because I don't know, I guess it's something about like the way your channel looks, or like the new format with the K at the end instead of like the numbers. Or YouTube's just putting your channel into recommendations more. Something like that. I'm sure there's something about the YouTube algorithm, like they start recommending content when a creator hits 1K. I think like 60% of subscribers don't really watch their content. It's more like, oh cool channel, here's a sub, I'm never gonna see you again. Yeah. Here, wait, let me pull up analytics. I'm pretty sure there's like a tab somewhere that you can check how many people watch your content and stuff, right? Hold up, it's loading. I really hope I get community tabs soon. Like they're supposed to give it to me, but it takes them like a week apparently. But I would really like to start posting, but okay. Engagement, is that it? So 39% of my subscribers have all notifications turned on, have their notifications turned on. So that's 407 people. 406, Jesus Christ. Only 59% of people are subscribed. Actually, yeah, 59% of people are not subscribed. My screen almost went black. And yeah, like, so not everybody watches. Like, there's 1,000 subscribers, but only 400 of them are like getting notifications from when they subscribe, or for when I upload. Sorry. Community tab takes a week or so. Also, people never get notifications for community tabs. I know, but I know it like it comes up in recommendations. Qwizz, you have a very subscribable channel. Like, if I saw one of your videos without knowing you subscribe, I guess that's because, like, I don't know, I'm I feel like I have a channel similar to a lot of other commentary channels, so it's kind of like, I don't know, I guess it's just kind of something that you would want to hear more from. It takes a week or so. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just want to be able to have a custom URL. I don't think you need 1,000 for that, because I made a custom URL before I had 1,000. I'm back. Also, congrats, I can't believe you made it that far. Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't think I would either. A custom URL, it's like you can change it so that it like it's like it'll be like youtube.com/c/animationish instead of just like a bunch of random numbers, I'm pretty sure. So like if you Google youtube.com/c/Qwizz, you should see my profile show up. And I like that a little bit better because it's like people can find it easier and you can share the link easier. Like, I don't like it when it's just a bunch of numbers. Now that I think about it, I actually subbed after seeing your roasting your OC's vid, but how about you guys? When did you sub? Yeah, I'm curious as well, to be honest. I know people like Animationish have been here for like a really long time, so some people were here before I even made commentary, like Teddy, Animationish. Pi has just been here from the very beginning because they're my IRL friend, but I know a lot of people found me through Rex's channel, like I'm sure a ton of people. I found Qwizz a channel a few days after their channel was made. No, definitely not, Teddy. That is not true because I know like I didn't upload for a few days after my channel was made. And the first thing I did was like join a few maps and like I knew nobody until like 10 days at least afterwards. You found me at like 200 subs, I'm pretty sure. Maybe like 50 to 200. But like at first I was like really small, like I didn't know anyone until I found the aspiring animator community. Also, a lot of people found me through Scratch, probably, because this is insane, and this makes no sense, but somehow I am more popular on Scratch than I am on YouTube. Like, it makes no sense at all, like, but somehow it's true. But yeah, it's weird. But I know a lot of people found me through Scratch. That's where Birch found me, definitely. Yeah, I found... Jesus Christ. Okay, I think they're done. Yeah, I found you through X's channel a few months ago. Yeah, I would assume so. A lot of people... YouTube recommended me something good once. That's how I found your channel. Yeah. Oh my god. I have a sign on my door that says when I'm streaming, but apparently I have to holler it as loud as I can so that people don't smash pots together, I guess. In 2019? I didn't have a channel in 2019. I joined April 9th, 2020. I found Qwizz when they started streaming. Yeah, I started streaming, oh, a day before Aphrodite? Okay, so Aphrodite took about a week to put together. I was actually insanely surprised, but, so you found me about like 9 months ago. I've had a channel for a little over a year, so yeah. I started one day before my 13th birthday, so suck it, Kappa. I'm just way too cool and intelligent for your defenses, to be honest. Haha, someone forced me over here. Anyways, you have epic art. Thank you! And welcome. I'm just gonna vibe. That's what we do here, to be honest. Most of us just chill. My stash is all my furry art in a closet. I'm not a furry. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna try soft shading for this. Okay, this looks disastrous. Hold up. Yes, okay, let's go. Hi, barbed wire. Yeah, I know it's insane, to be honest. Oh wait, hold up. Actually, you know what? It's fine. I don't think they'll care that much if I forget the paw thing. Part of me wonders how I'm seeing your brush cursors. That probably doesn't happen when you use your fingers. No, I turned it on so that you could see the brush cursor, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's a setting. If not, that's just how Procreate works. And no, I didn't use my finger, I used my Apple Pencil. I like to keep the cursor there because I don't know about you guys, but I feel like when I'm watching a stream or something, when I watch someone draw and I can't see the cursor, I don't like know what they're doing. Like I can't focus in and see what they're trying to do. Here, wait, I'm gonna try something that I haven't done in a little bit, but I want to see if it works. So I'm gonna try drawing these little circles rather than just like shading a certain part. Wait, I just realized a small quiz on the bottom right of the screen. Yeah, that's probably my watermark. It's like supposed to be like a frog quiz. You know, I find it hard to believe that people born after 2008 do in fact exist. Same to That's so, I don't know why that's so funny to me. I mean, unless mass extinction occurred, at least one person is born per year. Definitely more than one person. Qwizz is the only person here who knew me when this was still my mom's account. I did? Really? Back, sorry, old account had my old name. That's okay. Hello, Blue. Also trying, oh, so this is supposed to be like a deserted island. So, time to do that, I guess. I don't know how to draw a deserted island, so. Okay, let me like Google palm tree. I don't know what they look like. Believe it or not, I don't know what a palm tree looks like. Select all palm tree. I don't want to draw that. What, that looks so weird. What the fuck? What is this? Okay, let's see. This is overrated. These are overrated trees. I'm gonna move this a little bit because it looks a little weird in that position. I know some people actually do that. Phage. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I know Rex does that sometimes, where she takes like an image, like a real life image, and puts it behind her characters, and it looks really cool. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try that one day. But I kind of owe this person a shaded scene, so. Doesn't really look like a palm tree. I know there's like a coconut in the middle, right? Is that just a like a, is that not true? I know they're like fuzzy or spiky, but I don't like drawing spiky things as a furry YouTuber. It's fine. With a lot of shading, it's fine. No, okay, you know what? That tree looks like shit. We're just gonna not draw a tree then. Screw trees. No offense, Birch. Yeah, I will, Animal Heart. I'm late, but hello, Qwizz in chat. Hi, Staccato will be. Could you? Okay, you know, people always pick specifically now to talk right over me when I'm streaming. I'm gonna try and use like a chalky, maybe dry ink brush for the sand. guess it looks alright. If you can see my family talking in the background, I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try it. Okay. I'm gonna paint it instead of this because, you know, why not? I haven't painted water in a really long time, so bear with me. Oh god, that looks weird. Just make it a little bigger. Actually, you know what? That looks kind of stupid, so I'm just gonna, here. I'm just gonna use like this and turn it smaller than that. Anyways, I should probably read chat, yeah? Hi, Berrystone! Hey, just dropping in real quick to say congrats, man. You worked so hard for 1K and deserve it so much. Thanks, Koi! have no volume on at the moment, so I hope my tone suits the mood. Lol, it does. Hi, April is here. What's up? Also gotta go. Congrats again, dude. Bye. See you. My art process is kind of fucked, I'm so sorry, but usually it looks pretty good up around to this point. This is usually the part where it starts looking okay. I can hear my dad also hosting a live stream, but I think his is about sailing. Sailing and art are basically the same thing, let's be honest, guys. I'm finally free. Hi, Birch. Also, oh my god, the background is gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I don't want to cover up the sun. Oh wait, the sun. I already separated the sun layer. It's fine. Ah. Procreate. Ibis Paint is really good. What do you mean? Hi, Sophia. Welcome. Just gonna feather this a little bit because I want the character to stand out. So you might want to make the white outline a little smaller. Because, didn't mean to lock that. Okay. I don't think program is too big of a part of drawing, to be honest. Some programs are easier than others, which is why they might cost money or something like that. But as long as it has a brush tool, some different types of brushes, airbrushes, all those normal basic things that an art tool should have, you should be fine. Sorry for scorching your eyes. Okay, I think I'm done with this drawing for the most part. Oops. There we go. Make it so it's really difficult to crop out my watermark just so people don't try, but obviously I don't think that would happen. What a long stream. It really is. It really is. I have to go, but what the heck looks great. Thank you, Kat. So anyway, I think I'm done with this for the most part. Here, y'all want to watch the video? Here, there we go. So once I'm done with the video, I'm gonna end the stream. I hate that the background turns black when you don't have a background for it. It's so annoying. So anyway, yep, that's the drawing for today. It was really fun. I'll probably stream again tomorrow night if I can. But see you.